Laughing Model, and I'm here today with Monique Cartwright, who is incredible, and I'm so excited to be interviewing her today. I just did a model class with her today, and it was awesome. I'd been looking forward to it. I'm so glad that there was a day that finally lined up that I could come up here or come over here to Atlanta, and I want everybody to meet her because she is so amazing.
Thank you.
I have to say, so when I initially saw some of your pictures, I followed from, I don't know if it was like a shoot you did when you maybe Detroit. Were you in a Detroit fashion show?
Yes, I was.
And I think I saw you that, and I saw you pictures from there, and then I started following you, and I mean, man, every image is just like so fire that I'm like, I have to work with this girl. I have to get some knowledge. I have to get some experience. But could you tell us a little bit about like how you started?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking
Yes,
that question.
ma'am.
So, hey guys, my name is Monique Cartwright, and I am a model here based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I am a published professional model, award-winning actually, and I have been in modeling industry 10 years now. And I started off with doing a lot of brand ambassadorships, and then it kind of ventured on over to, doing the print and the commercial, and then me working my way into teaching and coaching and mentoring. So that's how I got started, and that's where you came today to the model runway class, and she learned a lot, and she's about to kill it. She knows what she needs to go home and practice, and I'm so excited for you, Jessie.
Yes,
I really am.
thank you, thank you.
Yes, I am.
So, do you have a project that you have worked on in the past that might have been your favorite, or maybe like your top three, and why were they your favorite?
Yes, so I would say with the very last model workshop that I did with Takara, that was one of the biggest projects that I've ever embarked on.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we're talking about celebrity GOAT models in this
Wow,
industry,
wow,
and
wow.
working with them one-on-one was just amazing for me. I was
bet.
super
I can only
nervous, of
imagine.
course, because I was like, oh my God, Takara, right? I grew up, of course, looking at her and just like the people that she's worked with, her talent, and the fact that she was willing to come to my workshop and teach, a session was freaking
so
amazing.
so
I would say, of course, the second one for me would be my first workshop, because for me, doing workshop was brand new.
Yeah.
I've always been behind the scenes, always been behind the camera. Never have I thought about doing workshops myself. Like we talked about today, it's kind of like I felt, that no one wanted to know the knowledge that I have, or no one even cared, type of situation. Who would listen to Monique Cartwright, right?
Right.
So for me, the second one would be me embarking finally on my first model workshop, and it was sold out. It was a great experience, and that's when I kind of found out, like, oh my God, they do care.
Absolutely.
Like, oh my God, this is something I can do. And the very number one experience for me would be my first runway show. The first one I've ever did. It's so funny because one of the coaches that coached me when I was starting, I was walking down the runway and she said, slow down. Because I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was doing. And I just wanted to get on the runway and get off, right? And she whispered, I could hear her because she was in front row, and she said, slow down. And when she said that, I actually took a breath and relaxed and slowed down. And when she did that, I was like, okay, I think I could do this. I just need some help. I just need to be taught. And after that, I was like, okay, let's do it. I think this is something I want to do. And since then, this girl has been on and popping.
Yes. Well, I know when I see you, I'm completely captivated by you. When I've seen your walks and how you wear everything, it just looks so amazing.
Yeah.
And I know today, personally, one of the biggest things I never realized is that when I'm walking, I don't breathe. I'm holding my breath. And so just even taking those breaths today and being reminded and making sure that was part of it helped me relax, helped my walk look better, helped my hands, because that was my hands are a thing, but it helped me relax my hands. So it was almost like just that big exhale before I did it just helped change my whole body.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing that something like that is that small, you just don't even realize.
Correct.
But man, yes,
It's a game changer.
It is, and I know I'm 100% ready to come to your next one.
Yay,
and I'm
come
so
on,
sad
girl.
I won't miss one of your big things that you'll be doing in the future.
Yes.
But I know whatever else that I can be at, I'm going to be at
come
for
on,
sure.
yes.
But in talking about your very first runway, where someone was reminding you
Yes.
to slow
Slow
down.
down.
I remember my very first walk was a paired walk with a gentleman.
Okay.
And he was somebody that was like, he was so laid back and just so like, he didn't even need to be at practices because he just had so much,
Okay, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just one of those guys.
Show up and
But
go.
he walked so fast like he was there for the rehearsal the day of, and I was like, dude, I have legs so much shorter than you. You've got to slow down.
Yes.
But I remember standing there and I'm waiting for us to take that first walk, and he's just cool and calm and collected, and I'm just like this is my first time. I'm all jittery, and you can see it in my face that I'm so stressed.
Yep.
And then somebody in the audience goes, "Yes, ma'am, you are wearing that outfit." And then it was like click, and
Yeah.
you can see my
It's
whole
just
body change.
Your whole attitude
And then it
changes,
was
the
like,
walk change.
yeah. And I felt it. I felt that confidence. And for me, that has been one of the biggest things
I
is
love
the
it.
confidence I get from walking
I
and
love
just being around such great people. What are some other aspects that you really like about the modeling industry, like the plus size modeling industry?
So specifically about the plus size industry, I love the sisterhood that we have. It's really a community. You know, we support one another. You know, especially my tribe, which you learned today. You know, we support one another. Everyone that I rock with, especially that I rock for sure. You know, we support one another. We're a sisterhood. We learn together. We teach together. We mentor each other. We pray together. We go eat together. It's all about being with one another. You know, and then having that community and going out and, you know, going to workshops and different things like that, even traveling together. You know, it's just, this is a big, huge community, and we support one another in this community, and that means a lot to me.
I cannot say enough about the community myself. That was one of the things that I have learned just in the year that I've been doing it is the inclusivity, the feel of family.
Yes.
That even if you haven't seen them in a while between shows or something, the second you see them, you're hugging like your family. It's like, it's just like, you know, a Sunday dinner, you come in and, oh, I've missed you. I haven't seen you, or a holiday.
Yeah.
And, man, I have met some of the most amazing and kindest women ever.
Yeah.
And coming to the show that I walked in December was one of the first big shows that I've been in. And, man, everybody was just so amazing.
Oh, we were on cloud nine. That show was amazing.
The talent, the personality, even what the women brought in the back, they were all being helpful to each other. It was not about anybody doing better than anybody else. It was about everybody coming together to make it the best that it could be.
Correct.
And just the different walks of life from everywhere.
Yeah.
There were so many different people there. I mean, just... It's so amazing. And everybody doesn't just do modeling. They always do a little something else too. So it's like,
oh, of course,
you know, you have so much experience with so many things. So I really love that.
And the networking, you know, you never know what someone else is doing. You know, there's cooks, there's realtors, you know, they're doing something, teachers, you know, it's the whole networking in the community is amazing as well.
Yes. And to be able to know where your next opportunity might be too, just from that. Because even if they're doing realtors, they might want you to come help with, you know, being someone who greets people or and to just be that really friendly face that maybe other realtors don't have.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
Or, you know, cooking, maybe they want you to help like do that just because you have that presence and it's something fun and they want to add something different and a new personality. And I know that's part of something that I did just from networking online too.
Yeah.
I've met people, and that's how I've come up with some of my more recent opportunities that have kind of like ventured me into other areas that I really enjoy and didn't realize I would.
Exactly.
So,
the networking is crazy. I love it though. I love it.
It's great because there's just so much you don't know.
That's true.
So can you talk about a few of your upcoming projects that you're really excited about? I know I don't want to bust the bubble about all of the things, but I know there's one that I'm definitely going to be coming to for sure. But I know you've got some great things. I can't even imagine what's coming up for you.
So I got a couple of things coming up, but the most important thing, major thing that's coming up is the model. I'm doing a workshop this year. What I'm doing is a model house. this year.
Yes.
And it's going to be from April 3rd to 5th. And that's going to be here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's really, really like upscale. You know, we're going out for that weekend.
Yeah.
So for any of the models, influencers, content creators, etc., that want to come out and participate, bring that positivity, bring that attitude, learn from, I'm bringing in, celebrity guests. Like, you never know who's going to be in the model house. And it's Curvy and Coach Model House. So that's one thing I'm working on for sure. The other thing I'm working with indie fashion, and we're going to be doing,
It's okay. We'll keep going
keep
because
going?
I think it's still
All right.
recording. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So you got to keep going.
I still keep looking at there, but I don't know why it stopped. But that's
All right.
okay.
So another thing I'm working on for sure is with indie fashion, and we're going to be doing a plus fashion week during Fashion Week in September.
Yes.
So that's going to be freaking
Yes,
amazing.
ma'am.
So watch out for the casting calls. We're doing virtual casting calls, and of
Yes,
course,
I will be on that virtual
okay.
casting call. I'm telling you, I will be there for sure.
I got to get ready for all the castings. I got to go through them one by one.
Yes.
And so I got to get ready, get my fingers ready for that. And then we're just working on some upcoming photo shoots, and some digitals. I'm working on some digitals because, of course, digitals and updated comp cards are very,
Yes.
very important, right?
Yes.
So I'm just working on rebranding myself and just moving forward.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And did we talk about your why? Why are some of the things that...
No, we did not.
Tell me. I would love to know because I know my why and your why may have some similarities, but I know that we all do it for a different reason.
Absolutely. So my why is to empower and educate others and give them confidence, right? Confidence with every curve.
Yes.
So that's definitely what
with every curve.
confidence
I love
with
that.
every curve. I love it.
I love that.
And for me, when I got into the industry, I was like a fish out of water, right?
Girl, me too.
I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm spending a lot of money on things that I did not need to spend money on.
Yes.
Doing photo shoots without a theme. I was really out there, just basically wasting time. So for me, I want to utilize the knowledge that I've gained and paid for over the years, and give it to others, as a value. And let them know that, you can be confident, you can be beautiful, you can be sexy, and you can definitely do this on a budget, right? But you do have to also invest in your own success, right? It's not going to just fall in your lap.
Right.
There's certain things that you do have to invest in order to be a professional model in this industry, or professional model, period.
Right.
You're going to have to do the classes. You're going to have to do the websites. You're going to have to do the comp cards. You're going to have to do the digitals. You're going to have to do your photo shoots and things like that. You're going to have to travel.
Yes.
So there's certain things that I want to make sure that people know, that sets people apart from being, a modeler, right?
Yeah.
Versus a model,
Right.
per se. So
Absolutely.
that's my why. It's just to basically educate, bring that knowledge to everyone that I, have worked so hard to obtain over the 10 years, and share it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the best because you've already done the work, know, and I know one of the things that someone had shared with me over almost everything. It's like, if you're looking for a specific this, find someone who has it and
That's
ask
right.
them how they got it.
That's right.
So it's like for hair, for whatever. And people say, like, ask someone where, if you like their hair, ask them where they got it done.
That's
and then go
right.
to that person, because
right.
that is living proof that this person can do
That
this.
is correct.
And I feel like with modeling, that's kind of the same thing. Like, I saw your stuff and I was like, I want to do this. I want to be at this level. So I am going to do whatever I can at this level and contact Monique and do whatever
That's
I can
what
with
it takes,
her.
girl.
And then she will, or amongst these opportunities, I will find
Absolutely.
what the next step will be, or maybe
Absolutely.
where I will fit better, or find my niche, or whatever
Yes.
that is.
Yes.
But man, I like
Yeah.
just looking at your stuff, I saw it and it was just like, this is where I want to be.
Oh, thank you.
These pictures are just stunning. Every one of them is just like,
Thank you.
incredible.
And I want to make sure I commend you, because a lot of people just think this is something that's going to happen overnight.
Oh, no.
And they don't ever want to put the work in or
Right.
the money, and they're going to just be stuck.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be 10 years from now and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That's because you didn't put the work in.
Right.
And you did not invest the money in the right places.
Right.
So for you. I just want to commend you for doing that. Coming out, traveling, coming to the classes,
I'm
because
ready.
that's what it takes.
I'm ready to come out to the travel. I'm ready to travel anywhere we go. I'm ready to go on trips.
Let's go.
I'm ready to come to the model house when it's at a different date.
I know, right? I know. I already know.
That date.
No, I already know.
But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm 100% in for that. And the confidence that I don't think that people quite get the kind of confidence you get from doing something like this, and it just radiates into the rest of your life.
You really, really
Thank
did.
you.
I saw you was like, oh my god.
If you could if you could have seen me, I remember from the first time I auditioned to be a model for this magazine. I had gotten into their program for Vivid magazine. Shout out for Vivid, because I love Vivid. That's where I started.
Okay.
They did a True Beauty search for the area, and it was their third year doing it, and every year they kind of just increased what they did, increased the level of what they did this program. So that's where I got my start, and I remember going in my first time to be part of their regular roster of models. And I didn't get it, of course, and because I was new, and that was my first thing, and I was thinking, oh man, since I did this first thing with them, maybe they'll, I'll get lucky, but it didn't happen. But when I got more experience, because from that opportunity alone, I met so many women and got so many experiences. When I went in to audition again 6 months later, the CEO of the magazine was like, first, let me just tell you, even you walking into this room is different.
That's correct. Because the no was not right now.
Right. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Right. Or so we get plenty of no's.
The no is not right now, and because it's not the right fit.
That's correct.
And because of those knowledge and the networks I've built from that, I have found really good fits that have made me happy and pushed me in the direction that I want to go.
That's correct.
So, but just hearing that feedback to me was so much, because it's the same thing with being in a job. It's like I could be this meek little person, but this confidence made me be able to speak for myself in a professional way, because I feel valued and worthy.
That's right.
And seen, because when I'm out there in those outfits, it's like, look at me. This is me. I am here for this.
I'm here.
I'm here
She's
for this.
Here.
Yes. And I want to continue to spread that myself. Spread that confidence for women. Do it. People are so afraid to do it because of, I'm too old for this or whatever. No. And first of all, people don't know how old I am. I'm proud of my age though, because I age well. But
that's right, girl.
But I'm always going to tell them it doesn't matter. If you want to do something, go after it.
That's right.
Because you won't ever know. Going after it will lead you to the right place eventually.
That's correct. And it's not just about being on the runway.
No.
There's other niches. There's other avenues when you get into this wonderful community called the plus size community. There's other things that you can do within this industry. You just have to find your niche, right? And that takes time. And once you do, you just run with it and continue to elevate. Whatever your niche is, you're going to continue to elevate and continue to evolve, and build your brand.
Yes.
Because it's about you are the brand. I learned that a long time ago when I was talking to some promotional people up in New York. You are the brand.
Yes.
Monique Cartwright, you're the brand. You know, you are your brand. So you have to push your brand and believe in yourself.
Yes,
first
absolutely.
And foremost,
absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I get it. It has been just an amazing experience overall in the industry, but being able to come today, because I felt like I was a total fangirl. So the first time I met you in December at the fashion show, I was totally I was like, I hope she's going to be here. I want to meet her. I want to get a picture with her. I can't wait. And then I saw you and I was like, oh, you're just as sweet as all of your, your pictures. You look amazing, but you were just as sweet. And I was totally fangirling that day. And I'm like,
thank you. I appreciate that.
And I couldn't wait to tell my husband. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to meet her. And then when I talked about, I was like, she's having a workshop and I'm going because I haven't been able to do anything else.
Well, I'm glad you came. I really am.
So
we definitely enjoyed having you.
Yes.
For sure.
And the ladies today were amazing. I just, overall, this has been an amazing experience. So I will definitely, when I post this, I'm going to post all of your links for anything you have upcoming.
Okay.
And that way, if anybody else is interested in the community, because I have some good reach right now.
Good.
I'm building my numbers.
I love it.
So hopefully it'll grow more. But yeah, I've been working hard to grow my numbers. I think I'm sitting at maybe 13,000 right now.
Good.
Just on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with Instagram.
You are.
I'm terrible. I know I got to get better with Instagram.
You do. And I'm just telling you. You do. And then if you could take it to TikTok, that would be great too.
TikTok? Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I think I might have 3 posts on it.
You're going to have to. I mean, you're going to just have to bring in those 3 for sure. You know?
Yes.
It'll definitely help.
I was going to say, what are some tips you have for people that are maybe interested in this or growing? I know we talked a little bit about making sure you invest in yourself,
Correct.
finding the
Your
right kind of
niche.
like coach to give you
That's correct.
your guidance. And do you have any other tips?
So, yeah, I think for me, it's definitely going to be to understand that it's not going to happen overnight, right? So you're going to have to be patient with yourself.
Yes.
A lot of people like, oh my God, I don't have the budget for this. I don't have the budget for that. And that's fine. You just have to take your time.
Right.
Save. You know, find other things that may be free that you can join, right?
Yes.
Look up, you know, YouTube videos on runway walks.
Yes.
Do your research yourselves. You got to do the homework and do the work yourself, right? But also just, you know, go to casting calls. The more casting calls, the better.
Yes.
Then the more eyes will be on you, right? The more photo shoots you can do behind the camera, so you can learn your angles and learn what, you know, what you look like, you know, and all that good stuff. Learning about different ways to pose. You know, do you want to be more editorial, commercial, print, swimwear, fitness? Like, you just have to learn your niche.
Yes.
And when you find that, just make it yours, you know, and do what you got to do. That's all. Keep grinding. That's what I tell people. Just keep grinding.
Yes. I know the people, when I initially started, the first thing I did was I got into as many TFP, trade for photo shoots, as I could get into just to get that experience for styling myself, for doing makeup for different types of shoots, for doing my hair.
That's
because
right.
I think 99% of the time, there might have been 1 or 2 times my hair and makeup have been done for me. Everything else I've done myself. And I love it. I didn't realize how much I love to play and do all the things. But also being very bold with my outfit choice. And I never would before. I was very much, if I found the same t-shirt, I would get it in all of the colors. And that would be it. And now I'm like, I have this, one of my favorite outfits I've ever worn was like, it was a sheer suit that had embroidered flowers all over it.
I love it.
It was so pretty, and I was so excited to wear that suit.
Oh my God.
And
it sounds beautiful too.
It's, oh girl, I'm telling you.
Send me to
I gotta do, I'm like, I gotta do another shoot with that one.
Yeah,
but
you do.
it was, but I mean, that was, I think when someone asked me, what did you do your first year of modeling? And I was like, I did 3 runway shows and like 26 photo shoots.
Good.
And they were like,
that's
oh
amazing.
My God.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I, from looking at my year, I was like, from when I started to where I was at the end.
That's amazing.
Total growth, total difference.
I know it.
I learned how to wear contacts, even though I don't need to wear contacts.
Right, but you learned anyway.
I learned how to wear them so I could change it up for like Halloween shoots. I do the red eyes, and it's so
I got
cool.
those too. Cool.
Love it. Love it.
So you're very creative. I love that.
I love that part of it. I love that part of it because I feel like when you're doing your everyday stuff, you want to have an outlet.
That's
you
right.
know?
That's right.
So
and it's going to help you too with your portfolio, being so creative.
Yes.
You know, you can play around with that. You know, do a Halloween shoot and really kill it.
Yes.
Right? Maybe people are like, oh my gosh, she really thought outside the box for this one. Oh my God, this is amazing. So you having that creativity is great. That's definitely a plus.
Blast.
Yeah,
it's going to be a blast. Well, I really appreciate you taking this time with me today. And as I said, I'm going to post all of your links and all of your follows so that everybody can follow you. And maybe it'll open it up for some other people that I know in the area too that will be open to coming out this way and doing some shoots. I know I've got so many connects with some plus size women, and they are amazing women.
I would love to work
and they
with
would
them.
kill it.
They
would kill it.
So,
and hopefully you'll come to Pensacola sometime soon.
Of course, you know I need a beach. I told you we already talked about that.
It'll be
I love me a beach. I'm a Cancer, so I need a beach.
Yes, and I'm a Pisces, so
oh my God,
you know, spicy Pisces.
Me and you on the beach. This was amazing.
It was so fun. It'll be so, and I'm just really thankful that you came and took some time for me. And we will be sharing everything on here. So follow our journey, Monique's and mine, and we'll have some great things to show in the future. Some things together, hopefully, and then all kinds of things. Just going in our own ways. It'll be awesome. So thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.